Okay,
They know.
good afternoon or welcome to the 2024 Valorant Game Changers Championship Berlin press conference featuring KRÜ. Media, you'll be able to ask your questions to all players and the team coach during the press conference. Press, please, as always, state your name and outlet before asking a question. If you're joining us on site, please queue behind the mic and be a little bit mindful of the cameras in the background as well. If you're joining us remotely, please use the hand raise feature to ask your questions or alternatively drop it in the chat. And we will also have a translator on hand in case any of you press require assistance on that front. So first question over to you at Sportskeeda.
Yes, hi, I'm Sneh from Sportskeeda Esports. First of all, commiserations on the loss. My question is for Konir. So, G2 Gozen's Mimi is considered to be one of the most experienced players and IGLs in the Game Changers scene. How was it like for you as the IGL to call shots against her in such a close series?
So this question is for Conir. Mimi is the most experienced IGL in GCC. How do you feel shot calling against her?
¿Qué? Lo dijiste en
Lo dije en inglés, sorry. I said it in English. Translate from English to English. Conir, la pregunta es, Mimi es la más experimentada en Game Changers Championship. ¿Cómo te sientes yendo shot caller contra ella? Pues,
Shot call.
Excuse me, but I'm not the IGL. It's basic.
ahora tú.
Não entendi a pergunta. Tá.
Que cómo fue cargar contra Mimi, que es la más experiente del torneo. Que tú eres la IGL, no la Connie.
Ah, tá. Shot... Ah, entendi. Foi bem legal, porque eu sou fã dela desde que ela joga outro FPS. E eu sei que ela é muito experiente, então... E ter um jogo tão close assim, foi bem legal, porque talvez a distância não exista, né?
So basically, Conir is not IGL, is Biasica. So she answered, it was really good playing against her. I used to be a fan of hers before when I was playing another FPS. So I know she has a lot of experience, and playing against G2 Gozen and having a really close match was really good for us. So it was good playing against her.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the question. Fernando, we'll go over to you next.
Thank you. So my question goes for Bebezita. I'll do it in Portuguese. Boa tarde, Bebezita. Boa tarde, meninas da KRÜ. Sinto muito pela
Boa.
derrota. Tamo junto, Bia. Fernanda Game
Tamo
Arena.
junto.
Um jogo muito apertado, né? Muita gente não acreditava que a KRÜ poderia fazer um jogo tão apertado contra a G2, que talvez seja a grande favorita do torneio. O que você acha que faltou e qual o gosto que fica para a sequência da KRÜ no Game Changers Championship?
Honestamente, ainda tem muito torneio. Todos os times aqui são muito bons. Eu acredito muito na minha equipe. Acho que a G2 conseguiu desenvolver melhor no lado de TR. A gente acabou tomando muitas first kills, mas acontece. Eu acho que o importante agora é para os próximos jogos a gente saber resolver e ajustar essas pequenas coisinhas durante o nosso jogo. E acho que é isso. Eu era da região do Brasil, vim pro Latam, e eu acredito muito nessas meninas, porque elas têm um potencial e um talento que, assim, nos meus anos como profissional, pouco tenho para dizer de outros jogadores. Então, eu admiro muito elas, confio muito na equipe, e eu sei que para os próximos jogos a gente vai vir muito mais forte. Tudo serve de aprendizado. E um time, ele se consagra campeão durante o torneio, né? Então, a gente precisa só crescer nesse momento e acreditar no nosso game.
Obrigado, boa sorte.
The
Obrigada.
question was, you had a really close game against G2 Gozen, and we didn't think that people thought that it couldn't be that close for KRÜ, but you guys made it close. How did you make that happen? And the answer was, we have many tournaments, and we know that they are really good. So G2 Gozen had many first kills, so that made them have an advantage. We just have to resolve our game. I have a lot of faith in our players, and I believe that they have a lot of talent. So I trust that. I trust them. We have learnings to have, and to be able to win a tournament, you have to play against everybody.
Thank you very much for the question. Arnab, over to you now.
Hey guys, Arnab here, freelance. journalist, first of all, commiseration on your loss. My question is for BBC again. Just correct me if I'm wrong. This is the first time you have been mentoring a team in an international stage. Personally, how it has been for you prepping for the team and the tournament itself, and is there any pressure on you to showcase your team's talent in an international stage and create a name for LATAM region?
Entonces, Bebe, la pregunta es para ti. Corrígelo si está equivocado, pero cree que es la primera vez que estás coachando en un torneo internacional como la head coach. Entonces, ¿quieres saber cómo es esa experiencia para ti? Y si hay alguna presión extra de estar acá representando a LATAM en un torneo internacional.
A pressão acho que existe para todos, mas eu sinto que a minha equipe confia muito em mim e me escuta sempre quando é necessário. Eu tenho um apoio muito grande da staff também, que está sempre comigo, me ajudando em todas as questões. A Monse e o Puli, não posso deixar de destacar o trabalho desses dois junto a mim na staff. E qual foi a primeira pergunta? Respondi sobre a pressão.
Si tienes presión extra y tu experiencia como coach, head coach en el torneo internacional.
Eu tô desde o início no cenário inclusivo, então o meu desejo é conseguir ganhar um mundial no torneio inclusivo e sobre a experiência eu já tive em outras ligas, tô há muito tempo acompanhando, estudando os times, então eu me sinto preparada para ter nessa função agora muito mais e é isso.
So the answer was the pressure is for everybody, but I have the confidence or the trust of my team behind me, and also the support from our staff. Monse, the manager, and Pule, the assistant coach, helped her a lot, and they're doing a really good job with that. And so after for the pressure part, she said that I played many tournaments. I won also many tournaments. So, and I also study in the assistant coach slot last year. So I know I know I have the trust in myself to do this, and I'm prepared to for in this opportunity.
Thank you so much, and the ideas were showing on both the games you guys performed. Thank you, and all the best against the next match.
Gracias.
Thank you very much for the question.
Yeah.
Go into the room next.
Hello, I'll say it in English and then in Spanish. My name is Zobi. I'm a freelance esports commentator. I think that there were two consecutive timeouts back to back in the first half of Abyss. Why at 5-1 did you guys use a timeout, and do you think you should have saved it for later? Hola, soy Zobi, un comentarista. Hay dos tiempos muertos consecutivos en la primera mitad de Abyss, porque a 5-1 ustedes usaron un tiempo muerto y creen que deberían haberlo guardado para más tarde.
Sim, deveríamos ter guardado para mais tarde, mas não era a intenção de pausar. Na nossa liga, quando uma equipe pausa primeiro, se o outro coach pediu depois, não é contado os dois pauses, então eu acabei me surpreendendo, mas faz parte do jogo. Na hora eu conversei com as meninas e, bom, naquele momento não tinha o que fazer, a gente tinha que tentar usar a nosso favor. Então, respondendo a sua pergunta, honestamente, sim, deveria ter sido usado para outro momento, mas não era a intenção pausar.
So yeah, the two consecutive pauses weren't what they wanted. Usually in their league, when one coach pauses and the other one also does, the pause kind of cancels. But then they got surprised about this happening, and they said it's okay. They just talk about the game. There was not much to do, so just use the time to be best used as possible. And finally, yeah, honestly, they should have used it later on.
Thank you very much for the question. And then last question over to Pedro Romero.
Hi guys, likewise, commiserations on the loss. Pedro Romero, independent journalist. Gonna send this question over to Konir. Fast forwarding over to the very end of the map or match in Abyss, you guys were ahead 11-7, in position to close this series out and come out victorious. Obviously, that didn't happen. G2 came back to win it 13-11. Just want to ask you, from your point of view, what made things go wrong for you and the team that kind of led to the map ending in that way? Was it just mental issues? Was it just miscoordination? What do you think is the reason for that? And in addition to that, how are you guys going to try to bounce back mentally after coming off of a series like this?
Entonces, Conir, la pregunta es para ti. Al final de este match estaban 11-7 en el mapa y casi lo cierran, pero G2 le dio vuelta a la partida. Para ti, ¿qué fue lo que salió mal para tu team y qué hizo que terminara así? ¿Fue algo mental o posiblemente falta de coordinación? ¿Y cómo van a hacer para dar vuelta este resultado para su siguiente partida?
Em, Para mí específicamente sí fue un problema de mental, y en segundo fue un problema también de confianza en cada uno mismo. Sentí que no estábamos haciendo como nuestro juego y terminamos cediendo básicamente ante lo que estaba haciendo el rival y terminamos cayendo varias rondas por eso y terminando perdiéndonos como equipo. Entonces como que... al final de cuentas, sí fue un problema como de nosotros mismas más que como un problema táctico, hablando.
So for her especially, she thinks it was mental. The issues that she believed it happened is was losing trust in themselves. And basically because of that they didn't do their game or what they wanted to do. And then they fell behind, like playing what they were doing. So that's why they lost many rounds, and that's why they lost as a team. But it was most like them not playing what they wanted instead of something tactical.
Okay, perfect. So that concludes today's press conference with KRÜ BLAZE. Thank you very much to the players for joining us at the press conference, and media will be back shortly for the G2 Gozen press conference.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.